Alright, so this is going to be part one. I'm obviously just starting it now. I have played the game before. Well, I'm not going to say what type of run this will be. We'll find out as it goes. I already know which path it's going to be down, though. But, alright, new game, here we go. It's going to be main story, normal difficulty. Yeah. But I have greatly fallen in love with this game. Let's see. Portrait, right. This guy. And I was going to build a Skald. Which, if you're not sure what a Skald is, it's effectively a barbarian plus bard, if I remember right. They can inspire their allies to be enraged, which is very helpful. Provides bonuses with AC penalty, armor class. Oh. I did preemptively build, so I know what I'm going for here. But just remember, I believe it's regional. Wongi Hunter. Yep. Wongi Hunter gives bonuses with throwing weapons. Stat points. Perfect. Real. Having majority even spread. Higher int means I get more skills. Right, skills. Was yeah, that looks right. What? Grease is absolutely disgusting when you're playing this game. It can be easily overpowered, but it's very easy for that spell to be overpowered. Obviously falling Caden. Caden, the god of alcohol, bravery, and freedom. One of the first mortals, or one of the mortals to achieve godhood, according to Bethlehem. Not at that point yet. Alright. That's where that picture mentioned comes in. It remains the same. There's a lot of character design you can do. It can get a bit extreme. Considering you can have 5 different war paints all at the same time, plus 5 separate tattoos. It's a lot. It's really nice though, if you're trying to have a specific design. There we go. Well done. There it is.
Their life ends here. Burn, slice, behead.
Madman's always fun.
I'll take care of it.
Our time has come.
Forwards!
My skills exceed yours.
You're done for.
Everyone counts on me.
None shall escape!
Time's not waiting. I'll go ahead.
Damn it all. I'm not touching that.
I can find better.
Beautiful. I need to concentrate. Combat is adjourned.
And off we go. Are you still here?
Are you still here?
All I see is blackness.
Alright, name was Driven Meatrol. Second of Nath, if I remember right.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
There we go. I always like taking Cure, especially if I'm playing a partial Spellcaster. It's just helpful to have extra healing spells if need be. There we go. This is recording. Yeah, it is good. Just want to make sure I'm not messing something up. Audio, huh? Well, that's odd. Ah, there it is. I will be saying,
somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
I will be speaking dialogue, but if it's odd, if it has its own, I'm just gonna let that play. Honestly.
Would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found
Oh,
him
whoops.
barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
You hear the stern voice of an elderly man, but you're so weak you can't even turn your head to look in his direction. This wound looks nasty. Who did this to him? And get to the guard.
Walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right.
I don't intend to die.
We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Okay.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor. Iomedae, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
The magic envelops you, but your pain lessens only slightly. I won't give up that
Here,
easily.
here. That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You then. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm Driven Meatrol.
That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls. And the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There. I
Thank you for
accept
helping me.
things, but my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city. You don't believe me?
Really?
Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust.
It may ruin the festival, just a little bit.
Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form. I do not
What
know
happened
it,
to me?
and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Purple text you can hover over. It's very, very helpful for if you are missing information or forgotten something.
Certainly,
Stuff along those lines.
but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Alright. Day of the City. Just if you're watching back on recording, yeah, I'm gonna hover over most of the purple text. If you feel like reading it, you can. If you don't, no need. Let's see, just start 2 spells. I don't believe, yeah, you are not prepared caster. Thank goodness, I'm not a fan of prepared casters. I'm not against them. I just like the spontaneous. So that's the song I have. Let's see. Looking around, there's a few named characters. So many happy faces. Days like this keep our hope alive. Oh, Social, we got Horgus. Oh, Camelia's here. Grubby peasants and their grubby conversions. Why did I even bother coming? It's very nice chat log there. Horgus. Yes, yes, happy city day. Now step away, please. I do not wish for Horgus to be seen next to you. We have Ember. Happy city day, good people. Spare a coin for a hungry belly. I really do enjoy the soundtrack on this game. It's great. Nevia. Arashvanel. Oh boy. I have a feeling something terrible is going to happen, as usual. Let's see, Curl. Aldori. Trending day in and out. Aldori is Sword Lords. If you've ever played Kingmaker or watched anything regarding Kingmaker, they're a major family in that game. I may one day play Kingmaker. I have it, and I've almost completed it. I've completed this game plenty of times compared to that, but so you can get drunk here, you can punch this here, or shoot an arrow here. If I remember right. Dexterity. Yeah. So we'll definitely be doing arrows. Punch is gonna be a little harder than our drink. If you're in the chat, don't be afraid to say hello. I have an eye on it. I wouldn't be surprised if this man might be able to punch harder than I can. It's not incredible strength. A little further to the left, alright. Like how it looks like we're about to punch it. Said nope, throw a knife. Well then. Not bugs now. Demons invading. Which path am I planning to take? I mean, we pretty much already. I know you at least know, but I did a poll on that with between a few friends and I. So it's between two currently. Currently, I don't intend to solidify a path until we get to Act 3, because alignment restrictions really don't matter that much until later. So, roundabout way, saying I'm going to leave it up to, if people actually show up and they have more of a preference on which path, then we might take that path in preference.
1 minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you going to do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
I've seen you somewhere before.
You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Who's Discari?
Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
Situation is
everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. The place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
Care to lend me a weapon? I'll try to fight.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got.
Light crossbow.
Said it can pierce the hide of a demon lord. Good luck. Try not to get eaten now.
Truck in the background? I don't know what happens for me. shot through the heart.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I saw.
Regarding Path again. What class? Scald. Pathwise, I was initially thinking Trickster, but we'll have to see if that holds up.
The silver dragon Tyrendelev.
I can work with Scald in either way. Scald Battle Singer.
In battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
And if you're wondering about difficulty, this is just normal, not any form of custom. Normally, I mean, I've played this, I have a good 220 hours, 30 hours in this game. Generally, I play on normal with a little bit of custom being the fact people don't die.
Hey,
Death kind of stinks.
Actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
No, I cannot feel my legs. They're there. I just can't feel them.
All right.
But she can.
A little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head too.
Nice.
That's all that matters. Now.
Oh
we're going
boy.
Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Tyrendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
We don't have to rely on brute strength for this. I'll try to find something to use as a lever. Lever? Lever? Quickly find some suitable sticks, and you free the wounded woman from the rubble without even breaking a sweat.
Look at you! It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Inevia Tirabade of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened though, now that I did not see coming.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
Nice.
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Tyrendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Wardstones are a chain of powerful artifacts keeping Roland's expansion at bay. The first and greatest in the chain was erected in the city of Canabres by the hand of the inheritor himself, a golden-winged angel sent by the goddess Iomade.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Between 4 and 6. Simple introduction, or a little bit of chance. I'm led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it was not by chance.
Destiny is destiny. So it's either one or the other. Either fate is having a right old laugh at your expense, or Lady Luck sent you to us for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Fate isn't what brought us here, and fate won't get us out either. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
You tell me you don't want to have flight yet? Dang, no fly magic.
Summarize. There are 5 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Yours is made of wood, right? So if we ever have to say knock on wood, we could just knock on your head. That's good. Okay, so we're in like the middle of a cave and there's no wood around. Alright, I believe, yeah, we gotta equip ourselves first. There we go. Some potions to start. She has a short bow. Shield. Soul and Paladin. So we don't actually want her to take Inspired Rage when we activate it. That's another nice thing about this is you can just say this person won't get Inspired Rage. You're going to play tank for now. Having charge is nice. Smite Evil is great. It's a chest with some loot. Actually, it's probably better to give that to her first. We'll get our own later. Having her be a little more defensive is good. Yeah. If you haven't played this game, there's multiple different paths you can take.
Who's there?
I've played Lich, Swarm, and I'm in the middle of a Legend run as well.
We fell down here during the attack.
So, this run won't be any of those ones. Currently, it's looking between Trickster or Angel.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many could withstand a strike from Demon Lord. Not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Tell me more about yourself.
Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
What happened to this one
I don't
there?
know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far. Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library.
Aravashniel.
He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible.
Do you
Who
want to
knows
do
what
this?
else could be prowling about in these caves? That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get.
Looting dead bodies already. Perfect. Well, she just got hurt. Luckily, she already has cure wounds. She is a prepared caster, though. And if you're not sure the difference between prepared and spontaneous, prepared casters can pretty much see all spells that they have access to. However, they can only have a certain amount set per day. Whereas for me, I have to, or a spontaneous caster, they have to, each time they level up, they get to learn new spells. Whereas prepared casters get, she's a nature caster. Nature prepared caster, pretty much. So she can see, no, she's not nature. I don't remember exactly what it is. But, and then their classes have special spells that they get in a special slot. But only this spell can be put in that slot. Like that. Alright. What do they have? Dagger. Masterwork, huh? Oh, right. I'm going to do most of the combat in turn-based mode. There'll be times when I'm not, but I figured turn-based mode is more fun. It will take much longer than non-turn-based mode, but eh. Gives me a little more control. Wow. Alright. She got max damage on that. Sweet. She dance at 5 foot, eh? Yes. Oh, how much HP do these guys have? Oh, 3. Wow, that one attack she did earlier, 12 damage could kill, 4 of them. Let's see. Can we assist? Nope. Burn, slice, behead, miss. Forgot the miss part. Why are we so slow? Are we wearing medium armor? Yeah, we are. Oh well. Thank goodness no one's taking damage from this thing. Oh, light armor. Where are we? Here. I guess AC wise makes more sense to have the other. But having my movement is. She's gonna stick with heavy armor though. Oh, did she get an R12? Gosh darn it, she did. Wow, you're right. That was 2 max damage attacks. Alright, Sela's hitting real hard this playthrough. Jeez. Oh, why are we in the front? Oh boy. Ow. Well, that's 50% of my HP. It's got 12 HP. Yeah. Spirits demand blood. Back up. Oh, shoot. Clean miss. Almost hit, though. They're 1 off from being able to hit. -4 shooting in combat. Yeah. Precise shot we don't have. Strike it. Well. No damage.
You are today's sacrifice.
So close. What is that? Well, effects or conditions, then what's the thing up there? That's one part about the game I don't know. Now it should have flanking. Actually, I guess flanking in this game works a bit differently. Where it's just as long as the two people are threatening, then they get flanking. Crit miss. Jeez. Yeah, +2 for flanking. -4 for defensive fighting. But gives her a minor bonus to AC. Well done. I did all the damage in that one. And we took all of the damage. Oh boy. Forgot how few spells some classes get.
The last one for me.
Alright, good, they're in the front. How's an initiative looking? Wow, 23. And 2 + 4, ours is 16 + 2. What I want to do is I want to do a charge. This is a straight line. Ah, this is a giant centipede instead of the other type. Oh, good, we did attack. So I'm still back there, huh? Attack of opportunity. Nice. Oh, it was a crit too. Just obliterated it. Alright. Continue on. We got braces of armor. That's nice. I believe everyone currently is wearing armor though, so that doesn't exactly help. Yeah.
The heartbeat quickens.
We're in the front again. Of course. How far is charge range? Perfect. Answer is within range. Alright, we can also have Ghost Touch on. Ghost Touch won't really help, but... yeah. Not doing anything right. Yeah, that's fine. I went for a bit of a walk there. Yeah, behead. Behead. Perish. Half damage. Alright.
I'll cut you wide open.
Sneak around behind it. They demand blood. Pew. We did 1 damage. Nice. That's what I like to see, I guess. Not really. Being honest, kinda crap. Hopefully in the future we do better. At least I did damage, yep. At least I did damage. Hey, I hit it. That's the most important part. The other two are just killing everything. All we've done is take damage and deal 1 damage in return. Monitor Lizard. What's this do again? You get a +1 enhancement, right? Her weapon isn't currently enhanced, right? Yeah, it's just cold iron. You're not really going to be able to get up that. You can get up behind it. Although we can at least get flanking for Sela for a charge. Come on, hit. Maybe next time. Hey. Yep. Nice. It has around 16 HP? 18. Nice, we did one thing. Rude. Strike. Miss. 3 out of 6, huh? Well, what's the crater? Crater? That must be like background, if I remember right. Critmas. Merry Critmas. Perish. Crit. Alright, cool. Critmas for us, crit hit for her. Sounds good. Sela is doing great. Here we go. Wendu and Lan.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man. Manus notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there. If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
Demons are laying waste to Canabres.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Who are you? Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
I've never heard of the
They're
Underground
called mongrels.
Crusaders.
People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
No, I've never really looked at the Golarion lore mentioned here.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
What is
the
this
hall
place?
where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
Forebears. Just walk into a
This is where
room.
the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
We're looking for a holy sword. center sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it.
It's made from righteous heavenly flame?
Special land.
Yeah, thank you, special land.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
She shrugs and turns away. Maze does really lead to the surface.
There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. The further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
A sword of holy flame. How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago.
Our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Well, I'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, sorty. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Sounds good.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Alright.
I did it.
Nice. It's Statue of a known knight. The technique is crude, but the figure is clearly crafted with genuine feeling. Judging by the style of armor, the knight is from the First Crusade.
No secrets can escape my pride, King.
I found something.
You found some grinding stones.
Backwards!
Backwards! Forwards, backwards, backwards, forwards. Just loot and run, my friends. Loot and run.
Now what is
Here we go.
What do we have here?
The Holy Blade. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Drevin Mithril feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Tarendalev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Drevin Mithril's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, stabbed me in my back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect. The people for whom I've descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I'm about to die from the traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Drevin Mithril intuits he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Drevin. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "Lariel, you said everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river. Then images flash by one after another, a priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet but his voice ringing clearer. "Only if you're willing and only if you're ready. There is no going back." "Then don't waste your strength healing me," the girl whispers. "Your mission is more important. You take care, it is near." There in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow and outline. A nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirping and rustling emanates from the shadow. The sound piercing like hot irons, lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Drevin's head pounds with pain. It is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent this vision, the one unlucky enough to receive it. Can attempt a will check to fight off the illusion. Know how to resist their arcana. That's pretty much a guaranteed success. Look at that. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying. Drevin is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor. But alas, the one who sent this vision cannot claim the same. He's broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It only exists in the strange vision or memory. But the shrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whisper to a stronger shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, Angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Varial. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Varial's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Drevin senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing, like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster. This I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish evildoers and protect. Save and protect the innocent." The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Drevin Mutual does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in his chest fades away. The edges of Scarlet Wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, he sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline. The memory of what the sword looked like, with a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. He senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it.
Hey, are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Power of being a singer. You can just summon the light. The spotlight, whenever you need it.
But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
You saw it too. The traitors, the dying
It's
girl.
only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it.
You'll want the light of heaven whipped out, huh?
I crack jokes when I get nervous. And when I'm upset.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm not overly concerned about swearing. But hey, keeping it to a limit. I tend to curse as well, but generally it's by accident. I'm currently running a Skald Battle Singer.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then?
I intend to fully get through the game. I know it. I've completed the game before. It's like 60 to 80 hour completion. But as for what path I'm going to choose, I'm currently caught between Angel and Trickster.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Yeah, magic visions. Yep.
Now, Wentuog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
It seems I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Saul needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right?
Generally, yes.
Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
They just cheer Chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Devoured by darkness. Find the way up.
I hope you appreciate this.
Yet another obstacle.
Let's see. You don't need that. You don't need that. Don't need that either.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Wow. Alright. Crit hit with land immediately. Sounds good. How far? It's about 50, 60.
Pew!
2 damage. Alright. To that there. Should be able to get a charge in. Perfect. Nice. Alright.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Thanks, Lan.
Let's shred them.
Ooh, this is weird formation positioning. Might help in the future. Small Earth Elemental. You're gonna back up a bit. Oops. You're going to shoot.
Slice and behead.
Nice. Good damage finally.
I'll cut you wide open.
Ah, nice. Dead body.
Spirits demand your blood.
Beauty. We had heard an Earth Elemental can bleed, but no questions.
You won't survive me.
Nice. Perfect. Alright. Way to go, Lan. Wand of Cured Light Wounds. It's got like 18 charges, right? 15. Perfect.
The mongrel did it.
Mongrel bloody did it. Well done. Okay, combat. Everyone's just stuck behind a pillar.
May I see your entrails, please?
Hey, that's some damage. Alright. Can you get a charge attack? Nope. Okay. In that case, you're going to move to there-ish. Perfect. Go forwards. One dude misses. Great shot. Beautiful. And Lan misses. And crit misses. Very crit miss. Centipede. Why is this spitting centipede charging? Odd. Strike down! Missed. Alright. More centipede. Kinda rude. Ooh, it almost hit. Blind them. Get it. Strike them down. Complete your training. Giant fly. Nice. 4 damage with a crit, huh? Alright, 2 times 4, got it.
No match for me.
Nice. Alright. Come on, land, it's just a centipede. You missed? You missed. Alright, maybe next time. Kinda rude. Need you to stop trying to kill me while I kill you. Clean miss. Maybe next time. Perish. Missed. Okay. Man, it really stinks not having precise strike. Right. Sneak attack. Thanks, Anivia. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, nothing back that way. Anivia just hobbling along. Oh, we got the spiders. Right. Everybody stack up in position. Okay. Perish. You only have 1 attack at this level anyway, so I need to try for full attacks. Go for a blind. Nice. Kinda rude. A little bit of a shove in there. Alright. Alright, time to back up. Got it.
Go for their hearts.
Nice. Young giant spider. See if you can perish. Perfect. Double kill? Nope. Oh well. Miss. Perish. Perfect.
At first I said, no.
Problem with skulls is not really.
Well, then I insisted, but I should. I need that to survive. Then I argued, then agreed to do it. Oh, it's so hard to decide whether to have breakfast or not.
That whole thing was about breakfast? Gosh, I need to play with the Madman voice lines more often. Madman's awesome. You can remain.
Quick,
Except.
we miss all the fun.
Yeah, okay. +1 to damage and rolls. I don't remember to be using that. Okay, not voiced, got it. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you and I are the only 2 people here who see things clearly. So I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Sol. Len is sure that the light should be shown to the Mongols. Len, he wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I thought you considered the Mongols to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness. That we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield base. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge, it's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into a maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all of our problems. Don't you want to save the lost kids? Or the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the fortune of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. Risking my own... I'll go alone if I have to find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out to the surface. I'll think about it. Let's go. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Should be lethal. Alright. Let us continue. Just fishing. Man be fishing on the shore. The cavern. Your first impression of the Mongol village is that of a squalid dump, with odors to match, unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom. Deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some Mongols gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. Uplanders. And times are upon us indeed. Chief Soul, we found the angel's sword and we found the one who can wield it. He had a vision, and now the angel's sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive, we can go save them. Ah, lad. Always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's good, too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Man trusts people because he likes to leave. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show me the light. Monowag stares at you intently like a cat watching a bird and shakes her head in warning. Right. I think we're gonna go show because that helps earn points to Lan. That decision is effectively whether you want Lan to stick with you or if you want Windu to stick with you. I think Lan will be more helpful. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No, he came back from the dead to save our children. Also, Lan is nicer to work with than Wendu. I've run with Wendu before, but... See, these fishermen, these hunters, these husks of men and women, their blood will be on your hands. Say nothing. Don't even know what to say to that, do you? You're a coward and not a murderer of innocents. You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not our own enemies anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter is worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, then, but we're neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Alright, Chief, understood. Let's hope that a few hours is the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us too long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Hey, level up.
I crave your commands.
Alright, Wendu. Alright. See you later. Let's see. I think continuing on Paladin would be nice. Whether or not you'll stick around is a better situation question. Oh, right, auto character creation thing is... Yeah, I don't like automatic leveling up. It's okay, it's just not too big of a fan of it. I do need mobility, though. World I have under control. Nature, we can give that to... No, land is perception. Not need a few. Nature. There we go. I can work with that.
A bright future awaits us.
Yep, looks good. Camellia. Suggest go nice plant. That's one thing I'm gonna do anyways. Mobility, that was a better question. So stick with Lane, whose athletics, mobility, perception. Give you a little bit of use magic device. Okay. Yeah, that won't be useful. Perception. I'll be fine. And then yes, ice plant. Battle singer. We don't get our battle song until later, sadly. Yeah, we get battle song at 3rd level, which we should be hitting, hopefully, in this today. Oh. I want... Any observers in that? Oh, I need point blank shot, that's what it is. In order to get precise shot. Precise shot removes the -4 penalty, which is what I want. So I intend to build this as a dual wheel axe holder. Little flare burst. Add some control spells.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
We probably will be running some automatic combat.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Might make you feel better, but yeah, I just feel it's already. For the most part, probably could have left it as it is, but I don't think I messed too much with his generic build, honestly. Alright, some stuff to run around and grab. We'll get through Shield Maze and then Great Garrison and probably call it there for today. That's at least the goal. Oh, right. Horgus. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and a twisted expression of extreme discomfort. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gorm. Yes, that Gorm. You have no doubt heard of me, or if you've at least spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city, then. You couldn't have picked a worse time. That's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at the one of the richest and most distinguished men in Canabres. I may not be as well known as a certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one ball to the next, but the Ground Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city. Well, if you know, did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Gorm to thank for that. How did you end up here? His eyes focus on Camellia before turning his gaze to you. Like everyone else, down I went with that accursed beetle cleaves the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall, and I'm doubly lucky I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings, and instead came across hunters from the settlement. Although I must say, when I first glimpsed their physiognomies? Oh boy. That word. My life flashed before my very eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps, frightened to look at, but able to keep a bargain. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeking out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. You must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. I don't know what good songs will do us in a dark hole like this, but people say that wandering troubadours can find their way out of any situation. I hope those were not just tall tales. I like how it is actually a reference to what type of class you have. You're strong, it will not be no trouble to you, but I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling through the cave playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among Canabre's elite. Can we get this? Yes! Alright, are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well. Make it 2,000. He probably doesn't have money on him, but deal. We have to go. Yep. Clear path to surface for Horgus. Hello? Oh. Just standing right there, alright. Ah, it's down here. That's another nice thing, that difference between Kingmaker and this. Because in this game you can spin your camera. Whee! Not much left to find here in the village. Hello, Dira. You there? Yes, you from the surface. It must be tough to make it all right here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dira. Dira, let's trade. Let's trade. Folk selling. Don't care about either of those. It's fancy, huh? Cold iron, phalanx. So any of this actually can be used. Probably hold on to that armor to actually make use of would be smart. I'll take a look at what I can equip as Scald. Let's see. I'll actually put back on the armor. Being slower than everyone else isn't too big of an issue. And we can use longbow, so it's light crossbow. Cool. That works for me. Alright, lovely. And movement speed difference is visible. Messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance to the maze, and people have already gone there. I've warned Anivia and that old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time, there's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Everything's going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. Wendo's gone. All the tribes, so a whole army is marching on the maze then? By mongrel stances? Yes, but don't be disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many of us who can hold a weapon, and fear still can do any damage with one. Don't worry, I've had a weapon for... We've been playing for like an hour 20 so far, and I think my character's dealt like 8 damage, if that. What do you think happened to Wendo? I don't know. She's always this stubborn. But she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her, and she'll struggle without us, no matter how hard she tried to deny it. Is the maze the only way to the surface? There's another passage, the one I used with my dad when we left and then came back. The chief back then, he found it, filled it in, to stop anyone else going against their ancestors' wishes. But what the ancestors wanted was for everyone to go through the maze. I'm not sure of anything right now. But we don't have a choice. We can only go forward. There were other passages, but they're far from here. With all these earthquakes, who knows what condition they're in. So our best bet is the maze. It doesn't lead anywhere. If it doesn't lead anywhere, then we can consider our next move. Let's go. No time to lose. Let's go. Before we do that, thank you. I was so happy I forgot to say thank you before, but you've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the Mongols hope. It's like we're starting to believe that we're worth something, now that we have the power of angels on our side. It won't change anything, of course, but at least you'll help us save the young ones, hopefully. Let's go through the main gate. The road straight is the shortest. Devoured by darkness. Let's just continue our path. What kind of formation? Alright. This way.
No, backwards. Backwards!
Backwards.
Do not fear. Do not.
Alright.
I'll cut you wide open.
Nice. Critness. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hit him with a precise shot. Nice. Yeah, it's behead. Good. Behead. Charge! Nope. Gosh, I'm fine. Even better. Camille's just barely blocking. Rude. Bite.
The spirits demand your blood.
So close.
You won't survive me.
Perish? Yes. Alright, we're actually gonna turn that off now. Turn back on turn mode later. There's a few fights in here that are a little annoying. Lovely. Game's chugging a little bit. Easy enough to fix, just gotta close and reopen it. Should we would attack? Preparations to take best part of the day. Let's go and take a look and amaze ourselves and see what's what. Just get a nice good look at all the save files I have. Alright, I'm gonna move to be right back and I'm gonna reload the game real quick. Hopefully it won't chug for a little bit longer. Do-do-do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Can't hear it because I need to change the capture. Do 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 do. You wanna? Oh, there it is. All right. Perfect. Continue. Do 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 do. All right, that's with it now.
So many thoughts.
I will help where I can.
A little bit of temp HP. And purge cultists. Die. Good. Go attack. Rude? Kind of rude. Magic missile. Strike them down. Ooh! 7 damage kinda hurts. Ah, I forgot to set up your spells, didn't I? Yep, you got an extra spell, I forgot to set it. Yeah, we'll take less. Yeah, you don't get spells for a while.
I'll watch your back.
Thanks, that's not suspicious at all. I'll have to do 90%, huh? Shoot.
I hope you appreciate this.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Can't hide from me.
The trap disabling mechanic is really nice in this game.
I am helpful.
I have to find the origin of the trap.
May I see your entrails,
Yet
please?
another obstacle. On the run.
Now what is that?
Nope, 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 nope. Come back here. Is that not the book that gives you glaive stuff? Huh. No. Alright. Well, what you find? Ah, book. Avestan. Ah. Continuing, and there's some guys up here.
Glory with
strike them from the books. Ooh, 22 crit. Big damage, Lan. Just obliterated your friend. Oh well. There's the Hovland. His name was Hovland. Did you know him? Yeah, he's not from our tribe, but we're both hunters, so we'd cross paths from time to time in the cave passages. We'd share news and leave supplies for each other, but he just disappeared. He used to talk about wanting to try his luck in the maze. I thought he was long dead. If only he had been. Why would mongrels attack us? Are we all on the same side? Something's wrong with them. Look at their bodies. It's like something's eating them from inside out. Sure, maybe these guys just ate something weird and were having an off day. But I think something drove them out of their minds, or someone. Seems like this shield mace of yours is crawling with cultists. How did they get here? I have no idea. This is my first time here, and here too. Maybe they fell down the same way you did? Wonderdog comes here all the time. I'd ask her if she were here. Come to think of it, where is she? Let's go. This place might be more dangerous than we thought. And there I was hoping that would be the meanest things in here. These Mongols and cultists? Now, that I did not expect. I need to find out what's going on in here. And that's... pretty good chance to go.
I am helpful, am I not?
Hold on. Notice the trap. Yep, perfect. We're gonna go in here to disable. Go ahead, disable, then we'll deal with the problem.
I hope you appreciate
Perish. Nice. Bunch of damage so far. Keep it up. Nice. Perfect. Nice. Well done, Lan. Got a miss. 2 arrows. Double miss. 11 damage. 6 damage. Ow. 1 damage. That was rude. Anything that ain't nailed down. Medium encumbrance. Lovely.
I am helpful, am I not?
Oh. Bloodstains still mar the ground. Around them are comfortable benches with pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching others suffer. Basic rapier is worse than cutting him. Backwards. Oh, nice. Thought there was something there. Maybe since why. Pew! Nice. Nice. Beauty. Wow. Another crit. Who got that one? No, I did. Sweet. See the check. Is there gain information off them? Learning stats and stuff. Whoosh.
trail me.
I'll cut you
Did
wide
we step on their toes as well?
Hello? No one's striking. Nice. Nice. So close. Whew.
You are lacking.
Nice, Len. Len is lacking. Got it. Alright. Oh, okay. We're actually gonna drop Inspire Rage here. Give allies some bonus damage to deal with this guy. Light of Heaven. Slightly out of range, huh? Okay. Refresh light. That's an hour. That's plenty. Oh, nice. Removal protection. Sweet. Removal protection, that is. Almighty be our Lord, from the rules of Nime. Hail, Baphomet, hail, Lord of Beasts of Valerian, Lord of the Labyrinth. Yeah, there it is. Learn something new. Josh, reading books. Some books will give you special bonuses, if I remember right. That book gives you bonuses for Glaive. However, only your main character can get the book information, as far as I remember. As far as I've seen, at least. Tome of the Minotaur. Yeah, +1 attack and damage, as if you had weapon training with Glaive. It doesn't give you Glaive proficiency. But if you're proficient with Glaives, you get a little extra damage. Very nice.
I am helpful, am I not?
Acquire a box. You acquired cheese.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
I heed the voice of Cure Light Wounds. Nice. Did more than I hoped for. Not max, but pretty good amount. 5. Almost enough. Water Elemental, if I remember right, is back that way. We'll be getting to him. Hopefully not dying to him, of course, but we will get to him.
The world in crimson.
Hand of Hosilla. Okay, thank goodness. Ooh. Nice. Ooh.
I spy? What do I spy?
What do you spy? Alright.
We are the light. They are the darkness. The light take you!
The spirits demand your blood.
You won't survive me.
Ooh. Goodness, thank goodness. How much? Dang, this Marble Ranger's got quite a few shots. Good deal. Alright. Oh, right, we got it coming in. Dart.
helpful, am I not?
This thing right here is the real reason you ever go to this room. Crypt armor. Crypt Raiders armor. No. Gives bonuses against undead. Helpful later, not so much right now. Still equip it. Gives a little more armor. Good. Nice. Bunch of HP just straight up healed. Sweet. How much was it? D8 plus 1. Dang. Wow, cool. Alright, here's the fun part.
No secrets can escape my pride gaze.
And there's the water elemental.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Set up Light of Angels. Pawns game. In here. Large person. Sela. Go on. There you go. Alright, land. It's gone. Camellia, go there. Sela, go there. Land, prepare to shoot. Drevin, prepare to sing. Drevin, sing. Land, shoot. Combat starts. Okay. Alright, Lane, you're going to back up. Oh, you've already shot, so it takes that action. Right. You are going to charge. Actually, this actually counts as a surprise round for us, which is really nice. End your turn. Camellia. I'm gonna have you. Should move Battle Spirit over here. What does it do? Interesting. Okay. It's not terrible. It's actually kind of nice. And you're being blocked. Okay. Have you go over there. And we saw full attack off. Nice. 1 damage. 4 damage. Okay. How much HP does this thing have? 54. It's currently flat-footed. Oh, that's what that means. Flat-footed. Okay. Cool.
Die, die, die.
6 damage. Nice.
The inheritors, guide my
8 damage. All right. Thank goodness it missed. Keep missing, please. I know you will beat me to death if you hit. Nice. What is this again? Perfect strike? Yeah, we'll use that.
You won't survive me.
Pretty much guaranteed hit at least.
Burn, slice, behead.
Just gonna end that. Get a little bit of armor back. Nice. Sweet. Alright, no one took damage. Very well done.
I spy. What do I spy?
That thing is a nightmare on harder difficulties. Let's do ours, huh? There's really just 2 sections left. Clear out the maze, and then clear out next section. I'll put us a tavern for next time, which is going to be a lot of talking. A lot of talking. So there's not much voice acting for that section, sadly. It's fine. Oh, we're still in turn-based. We can turn that off. Go ham! Take care of that sharpshooter, please. Clean miss. Don't shoot them. Whoa! Alright. Shiza.
So this is how it feels?
Oh, she's down. Okay. Wow, they got a crit off, huh? Kinda rude. Oh my gosh, do you mind not critting right now, please? Okay, got it. Yep. I'm going to flare burst both of them. We'll go back and forth. Bunch of misses. This'll dazzle them. Well, one made the save. So it just dazzles for 1 turn from me, right? Okay. Alright. Yep. And she downed. That's really bad.
All I see is blackness.
And we're now down. Okay, get your perfect strike. Thank you. Alright, we're not out of business yet. We're incredibly close. Okay. That fight could not have gone much worse. Well, it could have gone much worse. It could have also have gone much better. A lot of misses. And they got a lot of crits. I think there were at least 3 crits they hit. Crit. Crit. Normal hit.
Am I not?
Alright, we're actually gonna rest up here.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
I don't think I have anyone who has stealth. So can't camouflage. You can at least try. -6. Ugh. We don't actually need Protective Ritual because none of that stuff is in effect yet. That's right, you on guard duty. Oh, no. You're main, you're secondary. Why does it want to rest for 2 days? I don't understand. There's no reason to do that. Arg. You ever wondered why the gods didn't simply solve all the world's ills themselves without paladins and crusades? Some gods would be eager to solve mortals' problems for them. Ravagug, for instance, but we wouldn't like the result. No attacks, good. Everything should be back. Yeah. I don't know why it wanted to rest. That's one part that's always confused me. So when you're in Shield Maze, it really wants you to rest for 3 days. Well, 2 days and 9 hours. Reason being, I don't know. Okay, we have Wizard in the back, Fighter in the front. Lan, I need you to move over. Oh, actually, we're going to use a turn 8 for this. You hit Wizard, yes. Wow, Wizard have 4 HP, huh? Cool. Lan. Slide over there. Double attack. Miss. Miss. Okay. Alright. Ow.
Go for their heart.
Nice. I don't like how little damage he's taken. Was it 20? 47. Okay.
The light take you.
Really concerning the lack of hits we're getting. Drop Light of Angels. Get the blind and temp. So close. Much further.
I'll cut you wide open.
Nice. Sure you hurt.
Into the fray.
So close. Maybe next time. Did this guy make the save against? No, he's still dazzled. Yep. -1 on attack rolls. Perfect. Cleanness. Yet behead yet. Okay, I don't do turn-based mode anymore. Just everyone let him hammer him. We'll pop this again after this attack. Doing great, man. Keep going, man. These guys strike at land. Barely miss. That's just a miss.
The spirits demand your blood.
Okay, he's almost dead. Alright, land 5-foot step. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Glad the wizard died immediately. Almost new diary, huh? Ah, life is shite. Alright. This isn't how I pictured serving Baphomet. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. That's important later.
No secrets can escape my
Alcohol? Ah, purified.
Something?
You found a trap. Okay, I'm surprised there was seal in that notice.
I hope you appreciate this.
We got rats in the cupboards. We also got weapons in the cupboard. We have a place to store your weapons. I do actually gotta remember to take care of the radiant stuff, because I've started radiance before. Haven't been able to really finish it out. So I've always forgotten a step or two. Well, that started combat. He sent Divine Favor. There's a sharpshooter back there, and there's a cleric there. Okay. I want you. You're currently targeting the fighter. Sealan's absolutely target the fighter. You're gonna charge the fighter. Can't. We're just gonna do a turn based to get this at least started up. Oh. Really? Just moving up on land, huh? Okay. Just gonna shoot. Missed. Okay. I'm fine. Cultists use Divine Favor. Alright, land. 5 foot step. And kill the cultist, please. Thank you. Follow up on fighter. Nope. Okay. Back on our side is that Bane. No, that's Bless. Yeah, okay. So he helped out his one ally. Sharpshooter missed. Good. How are these guys' HP? 5 HP, 10 HP. Alright, Seal. Kill. Strike him down. Maybe next time. Alright. Camellia. Go. Kill him. Nice. Crit 9. Beauty. Has to attack Sela. We can pretty much take that turn based on now. I want you to attack them. Wow, Sharpshooter has more HP than Cleric. Now he's gone. And now that guy's gone. Wow. Well done, archers. He's being kicked butt right now.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Oh, we don't want to go that way yet. That's where we have to go. Not yet, though.
I'll watch your back.
You want to loot the body? Heavy crossbow. Lever.
I am helpful, am I not?
Alright.
We are the light. They
Bless and Divine Favor activated. Oh, this isn't gonna end well, is it? Oh, we're going fine. Okay, good. Just a little more. And that's Bane. Bane is what? -1 on attacks? Yeah. Alright. Got the key we needed. Not really much on our side of this door. Just 2 lizards. Good, they both missed. Strike him down. Beauty. Beauty and the Beast. %85 chance, huh? Gonna fail. Alright. Potion of Haste. Alright. Potion of Hate. $16 on that. Alright. We shall move. The Angels. And combat again. Pew. Nice. Perish. Now we get attack opportunity whenever you try to shoot. Like this. Oh, no, you switching weapons. Makes sense. Kinda rude. Oh, he's dead. Perfect. Ah, over encumbered. That number isn't true. You're just telling me what your encumbrance is.
I hope you appreciate this.
Alright, so we actually got some better armor there. Throw on you, I believe, right? Oh. Oh, whoops, that's not it. It's this. Half plate is an improvement. Oh. It makes more sense to stick with what we already have. Currently mark and chain. That is worse. What was about scale? Currently have a +4 dex. Alright, that's fine. You though, you can have that. No difference. Long swords. Ah, Cold Iron Master. Perfect. Composite long. You need composite more. I'll improve your damage. Okay. We got the earth elementals over here. come back and snag this stuff later.
They will break against our resolve.
One medium noise elemental.
This will leave a bruise.
Thank goodness. Alright, little concern there.
What's in wait for me there?
You can trust me.
Matricium Turinos.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun.
Good job. 3 hit points. Okay. Oh, there's the other door.
I spy. What do I spy?
You spy a trap on the ground.
I am helpful, am I not?
This way.
Endure
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Is this a mock fight?
Don't know where that guy was trying to hit. Oh, what's the code again? Yellow, blue, red, yellow. There it is. Radiance. Sword that gets upgraded over time. As long as you don't screw up the first step. Like I have. Almost every time I've touched this sword. I keep forgetting to start the first step. Oh, right, rated. Wait, this is... No, it can't be. I know that hilt. Radiance. The sword of the great Yaniel. That's what this is, but... It's meant to be in the Tower of Estrog with all the other relics. That's what I heard, at least. Well, of course this rusted piece of metal must be the very same sword. I think you merely wish that sword to be the lustrous sword of legend. You don't get it. I've seen this sword 100 times. In paintings, in the hands of the Yaniel statue. I've even thought of going to Estrog Museum to see the real thing in person. How did it get here? How could a priceless relic end up down here? Yaniel disappeared, but by some miracle, Radiance was recovered from battle. No one else has ever wielded it. It is Yaniel's blade and always will be. That's why it was put in the Tower of Estrog with the other Crusade relics. Now it turns out that someone stole it? I have this weird feeling like I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. We can't just abandon it, even if it's no use to us. It's no use to anyone down here. But what if it could be repaired? Let's keep going. Alright. Radiance has been acquired. Whoops. Equip. That's for you to equip for now. Yep, perfect. Radiance is one of a few weapons you can upgrade over time as you progress through the story. Actually, I don't know if there are any other weapons you can upgrade through the story. I'm forgetting if there are. Too bad. We'll go back and recollect this stuff. Oh, cool. We can just recollect it. That's helpful. Don't have to actually go pick it up. It's because we dropped it. Oh, right. Okay. Was struggling along. We need to drop 150. This will do. Perfect. Yeah, if I can see it through walls, then that's perfectly fine. Makes it much easier to retrieve. Oh, right, it's this room. Okay.
What's on your mind?
Camellia, go against that wall. Shoot me around. The AI loves to walk into traps.
I hope you appreciate
It's kind of annoying.
Make every strike count.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Nice miss. Good hit. Try to hit me. How dare you! Perish. He's still trying to hit.
No, backwards! Backwards!
Oh, nothing else here. Game autosave. Perfect, so that way when we do eventually die in here, we can reload the save. Praise Iomade! Oh. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not human or demons. Even tieflings are left effective than you. But I, your master, Samamelech, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger. Start into the dark, submit to me. No, we are the sinners of crusaders, trusting demon being betrayal of their memory. Hosela, perish. Well, who is next? Descendant of crusaders, who values old legends more than their life. Beasts, monsters in human guise refuse your trail nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous ASMR. Eat underground crusaders, eat the flesh of the crusader from above. Find your true strength. Rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see mongrels fall to their knees one after another. Crawl to the ASMR's body. You hear their fangs tearing through flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, fighting with the most tender, juicy bits of meat. It does tempt you with the sweet meat. Seize the light within you. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and almost in response, warmth suffuses from you from within. Warmth and joy from simple realization. You can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free, and enveloping mongrels grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound has reopened. Instead of blood pouring forth, you only see radiant light. The light of heaven! Bolt of justice! What are you? Destroy this vermin! Dimension door! Oh, no, teleport. He's already wounded! Windwalk! Kill! I am no longer your slave, Hosilla, but I will gladly kill anyone who pokes their nose in where it doesn't belong. Right.
Take you! Burn! Slice! Behead!
Rangers versus Ranger. Right, we actually want to smite evil. Get a chance. Thank you. Let's get bonuses against him. Also hit up Sword of Light. Nice. 27 crit. Wow. I love how Wendewog stands back up and falls back down in the corner. Almighty Savamelech, your faithful servant invokes you now. Demons protect your mistress.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Alright. There's part stakes. I'm gonna have you two do. So you two are gonna run forwards. Camilla, you're gonna go fight the closet. I'm gonna have you drop that. And then turn-based mode. Okay, shoot. A little bit of everything out of order. Good. That problem solved. Move forwards. Turn that off. They've all gotten their attacks of opportunity. Perfect. Oh, wait, no. Whoa. Just shoot. Oh, actually, you don't need a song, but sing anyways. Scald of War. May your battle hymn ring out in the night.
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats.
The bleeding deep wound on your chest is gone, like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
If he had been marked by the Abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this Uplander. And judging by the smell of his blood pouring from his chest, the demons will be able to find him wherever he goes. And they'll find you too, Lamb.
So you've been serving Savamelk this whole time?
Better to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neithers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered. And I follow whomever is the strongest.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you.
Why didn't you try to stop us from going inside the maze? You knew we might uncover your secret.
Savamelk is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lamb would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplander showed up and I had to change my plans.
You said you went through the same ritual. Does that mean you ate human flesh too?
Yes. Priscilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry. And she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live, and gain the power to change everything. Savamelk tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made...
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
What did your service to Priscilla entail?
It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuttered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neithers easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Nithom. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
Leave. I never want to see your face again, Wendell.
Do you think I like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat. No matter where you are.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Alright, that's shield maze. Whew. What? What is this? Well, I'll be damned. Turned out old Hellrun isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. Should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it. Anivia, how's the leg? Better than yesterday. Worse than the day before. Not gonna die, don't worry. You said you were in charge of reconnaissance for the Earwatch. How could you miss a nest of demons beneath Canabras? Yeah, right. Like it wasn't that. Like it wasn't enough that I sniffed after every damn shadow in the city. Everybody knows the stories about demons living beneath the streets of Canabras. Those tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistakes, so thanks. This place must be purged with holy hellfire. The place is overrun with demons. That's not the worst part. Wenduog. She's been working for the demons all this time, luring the young, strong molecules into the maze. We might still be able to save these ones. They can't get any stupider, that's for sure. They might be meaner than they were before. I suppose that all teenagers are monsters in their own way. Lan, we don't waste words on people who don't listen to the tribe. You act the fool, you suffer the consequences. Wenduog, how could she? She deceived them and then she left. What should become of us? Chin up, Chief. Kids you rescued are safe now. The demons are gone and the traitor's been dealt with. All's well that ends well. You need to look after the young mongrels. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. I went through something horrific today. Not everybody's capable of enduring something like that. It'll change them forever. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Uplander and you, Lan, you save them. Only the gods can salvage their souls. But we are a tribe. We will think of something. And when they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come. It's time to get out of here. Chief, I think we're gonna go. I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface, and I'm gonna keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't think these things? Our life is not for you. You must go. But where? Where's the way out? Beats me. These beasts got down here somehow. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure they'll come in handy. Yeah. Those cheeky sons of a... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Canabras right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. Alright. Where is that? Where is that? Perfect. Some Mongols sleeping on the ground. They're tired. Dira. Let's have a chat about selling the stuff I do not require. Let's trade. Beautiful. Alright. Dueling sword, we don't have anyone for dueling. Javelin, don't care about. Longsword doesn't matter. We have radiance. Keep marching terror. Perfect. And we're all done here. Alright, time to go upstairs. Oh.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Alright, the surface. Finding them is the fresh air so much. Out of the pan and into the fire.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Enter the fight! Just keep swinging your swords.
By the goddess, Nebi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Erebeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabris. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anevia out of there.
Where are we?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
What is the target of this battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabris will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
I have important information about the location of the cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
We met some Mongols who live beneath Canabris. This is land.
Most people in Canabris think that the children of the First Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
What's the situation in the city?
The city's gone. Revenor died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Canabras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canabras.
How did the Wardstone end up in Grace Garrison?
Demons have long laid siege to Canabras, but this time, their Lord Discari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost. Yet. Discari has gone, but the Wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon. The Wardstone should have burned his filthy hide.
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why.
Let's not waste any time to battle.
That's the spirit. You, take a Navia to the rear. The rest of you with me. Lord Horgus Gwyrm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabras can be said to be safe right now.
Alright. To battle!
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
We're rich in one thing. That's all we need. The Queen. That's a lot of information. Well, if you're interested in the Queen, sorry about the mouse cursor. Gosh. There you go. If you're interested in the Queen, you can pause the recording if you're watching it. If you're not, well, I'll let it sit here for another couple seconds. Alright. Effectively, magic drugs, she's practically immortal. She can't die of age. It's a pretty good summary. Stunt in vain. Come to stunt on the demons. There we go. Come on, you got this. Nice. There's about 10-15 minutes left. Not much more. Hey, I know you. You're one of these cultists. How's it going, pal? Want to join? We'll all be dead soon. But we'll be alive. I can't. Come on, leave those losers. Crusades are long over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. Here goes nothing. All hail Baphomet. Cowardly traitor, I swear the sword of Iomedae, you will answer for your betrayal. Alright, they go clean up that side, we go clean up this side. Start up the song. They be empowered. Oh, we're downed. Yikes. Didn't even notice that. Saw the sun go away. Yikes. Use a lot of those. Actually, no, don't do that. Just attack. Good. There we go. Nice. All doors are locked. You eventually have to come back to this place now. That's what it actually is for. Cool. Rocks fall, everyone's dead.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh! What an unexpected surprise! Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me?
You again, you wench!
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabras. She must be back to finish what she started.
Hey, demon woman, what's wrong with your face?
How rude. You're one to talk, mortal, with a face that even a mother would loathe. Staunton, sweetie. You're not going to let your friends speak to me like that, are you?
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Teresin fell.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do
anything, I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, no, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
I kill you! Boop. To combat?
Did we find trouble?
To combat.
They did.
I'll do some.
Wherever my legs carry me. I did it.
Thanks, Lan.
Thanks, Lan. The Ward Stone. As you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening voices, pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious Ward Stone. But what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand. But wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious Ward Stone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
Who are you?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories. Even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minago, Lily II and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well.
You feel righteous fury swell within you. How dare this demon besmirch the ground of this beautiful world with their hooves, a world created by the gods and cultivated by mortals. And these cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in this world and join forces with the foulest evil? Can they repent and redeem themselves, or have they followed the path of evil past the point of no return? The Wardstone seems to sense your thoughts. The chamber grows brighter. What are you doing to the stone?
Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. Sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
Prepare to fight to the death, demon! We won't let that happen.
We can succumb to rage or reveal the light of heaven. Sound between Angel and Trickster. Echoing the holy flame erupting from your hand, the light also gets brighter and brighter until it floods the chamber. You hear the voices again, stronger now. They repeat your words like a choir of angels.
Hey, no eyes! Didn't you tell us that heaven had turned its back on us and no one would come to our aid?
Don't listen to her. The fiend wants us all to lose hope. She won't succeed.
I'm done with this shit! I only followed this hoofed menace because I thought the Crusaders had it, and there was no other way to protect my family. But now I see that there is hope. I won't bow before these heinous idols ever again. If they kill me, at least I'll die a decent death.
Yes! Return to our side, friends! Have courage! We will welcome you back, and heaven never abandoned you, no matter what this deceiver told you.
Turncoat, I'll cut out your heart.
We'll see how tough you really are. We let you frighten us once, but it won't happen again.
Save the last one for me.
Right. Set up that. Set up that. Activate that. And you can smite evil that. We were already encumbered. That doesn't change anything. Yeah, you can't win this fight.
I'm tired of playing around now.
It's a scripted battle that you lose. The difference is just how many people you kill in the background. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army. You'll pay for this, you demon scum. You'll pay dearly. You won't break us, we will never give up. You will pay for this, demon scum.
Powerless rage. I love it. Threaten me more.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark. A little more dialogue.
Praise Iomedae, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
Where am I?
We're safe. Nothing can touch us here in the Defender's Heart. At least for now. We couldn't stand up to the Demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
I found a cultist dispatch in the dungeons. It seems they are holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Canobras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now, at least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
What is the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canobras, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomedae's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Tell me about the Wardstone. Why is it so important?
The Wardstones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the Celestial armies. The Wardstones keep the World Wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canobras Obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the Abyss.
Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone.
The Storyteller.
When his study was finished. Before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use. And one last thing. The Eagle has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canobras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori. a new recruit in the Watch.
Mhm.
She got along well with Sela,
Mhm.
and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Jana had died. Was returned with you, and there's no sign of Jana. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Alright, everything's clear.
We're still fighting, which means that Kenabres still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Alright. We're either very close to level up or leveled up. Leveled up, alright. Do that real quick, that'll be it. Battle Singer, we have our first verse. Let loose the songs of war. We want precise shot. Yep. Expeditious retreat. There we go. Oh, whoops, that's our song. Alright, and that's where we're going to save up for today. That's what we'll call it. I'm planning to be back next Saturday, probably around the same time, hopefully. We'll have to see if anything goes wrong, or if time appears during the week. But thanks for watching and recording.